The Māori Pacifica Boys boarding school says literacy is soaring since reopening a charter school this year, with demand through the roof. Te Peni St. Stephen's is one of 8 new charters, part of a government plan pouring $153 million into expanding model, with more schools to come. You know, I made this claim back, I think it was the second episode of the reboot of the podcast, about 2 weeks ago, I believe, that, in my opinion, the new changes to the curriculum, the booting of the NCEA, I think is a part of a wider plot to degrade the public education system, and to give state schools and to make the charter school system more appealing, so they can actually, they themselves, instill a proper curriculum that helps students. Honestly, this is, it's making me believe this more and more. There is a slow privatization of our education system, and I think this is it. I think I was on the fence before, and I thought it was a bit of a wackadoodle conspiracy theorist, but a conspiracy theory. But I'm now convinced. I think this new education system was it might be the fact that the National Party are incompetent and they're just trying to stamp their own names into it, but it could also mean it's a joint effort between the ACT and National Party to degrade the system and to make conversing to the charter school system even more appealing, and also it makes it harder for the Labour Party competent governors. It makes it harder to appeal, because what happened before, when the Labour Party went in and the ACT Party pre-2017 had a plan for charter schools, they were able to just get rid of them. And then maybe some schools, I believe there was a military academy school in Auckland, they got converted to a special character school. But there was more. I think this is going to make it, this is, the new curriculum is going to make it more difficult to abolish charter schools again, re-abolish. And I think that a lesson needs to be learned from the Labour Party, that you need to find ways yourself to make it damn difficult, because Labour's not always going to be in government, they're barely ever, and they need to find a way, I think this is, to make it difficult for new economic cannibals coming into government to rip up new legislation and not just leave it to the last minute, like the living wage. Unbelievable.